What is up, people? So just wanted to do a little knife play with you guys today, just because it's been a little bit, but you know, that's why we do these things. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving, because now we're getting all the snow, and it's honestly a pain in the butt. Ooh, that would have been dangerous. Anyway, so, ooh, scary, scary. So another thing that I want to do here is get some better lighting, if you guys don't mind. Just because the lighting always tends to be shit when I'm recording for some reason, but hopefully this makes somewhat of a difference. So this is the new one right here. Everyone else's super duper favorite. This is honestly just a super nice knife in general. It is a little bit awkward at first, but I mean, this is worth getting used to in my opinion. But, you know, and the reason that these are, sorry, I got my vape in my hand. I'm not sponsored by Rab Beats, but I'd love to be, just because they keep me off cigs. But I love these handles, really. It almost feels like you could put a ball bearing in there, but honestly, the one that I really like is these handles, just because you have the option to turn these into speed channels if you want, which I like. And plus, this is just one of those really cool blade shapes where, you know, you could actually kind of do some tricks with it because of this little part. You don't really got to worry about getting the ring of death, unless that's something that you really want to get. Sure, it would look cool, but me personally, not really into it. This is something that is considered a blemish, and I don't know if it's due to the fact that the press of the Frankenforged logo is just a little bit wonkier compared to, like, let's say this one. You know, there is a significant difference there as far as the press. Same with the numbers. This one is number 54, but it's very hard to tell. Clear as day. Let's see the other one. Just very unique. And I think that he does these colors based on, like, runs, so maybe he does 500 or 100 of the gold in this blade, and then same handles, just 100 of these or something like that. That's what I think, but there's really no definitive answer that I've been given yet. So, but I'd be curious if anybody else knows. Let me know. Just because I would like to know how, and that's why it's considered the Japanese, because there is curve to it. It's very easy to tell, meaning it's not flat all the way back. And it is, these are all pretty decent crown spines, which is nice for the beginners who are beating the crap out of their own knuckles, but there's those. Then you have these higher end, well, this is technically a little bit, sorry, there's tons of oil on my hand from just dealing with these knives and the lighting. But these Damascus blades are actually really not that expensive. You can get a knife like this probably for around 100 to 200 bucks, and that's with a Damascus blade, so that's still pretty decent. And they have a really nice ring noise to them, as you can hear. These guys right here, though, the Inked Monarch. Ooh, they spin so nice, man, they really do. Some of these have a little bit of a machine oil on them still, because they're like new out of the box. Virgin edges on there. Very, very new. And you got these baddies. These pricey old boys. Plus these textures are just next level. Another ringer. Gotta oil these up so they don't rust on you. And they're just sexy. Really, these are just beautiful knives. Any way you look at them. If you guys want any tutorials on any of the tricks that I do, comment below. I'd be curious to see what you guys want. But that's an easy one for you. And then the next thing, you just do the same thing. Hold it on the handle that is away from the sharp side. Drop it, spin it, bring it up. Same thing, drop it, spin it back, bring it up. Right there. Another knife that is just a ringer. Stonewashed them. I brought this one to work. Same with this one. You can see it's got dust on it. And this is a nice one. Yeah, even the inside of the channels. This Big Daddy. It's my Kershaw. You can see it right there. This is officially turned into my work beater, so, which is okay. It just seems to get the job done. Sorry, shit keeps getting caught on my my long sleeve. That's why I usually don't have a wristband or a bracelet on this wrist, but pretty good. I just like it because you don't really see these anymore. You got this baddie. Another ringer. Whew, but it's just, the reason I don't like even flipping with this one is not because it's just a little bit shaky, is because this clip, you wouldn't think, but it does throws off the weight so much. I mean, I'm a beast, obviously, I got it, but also a Flytanium trainer blade. You could pick these up on flytanium.com for around, I think, like $50, honestly. Worth it just because that ring is due to the fact that it's open right here. Already did that one, that's right. The Falcon. I have to check which side. Just because that's one of those blades that can get confusing if you don't know what you're doing. Looks brand new because I really don't use it because it's very sharp, and you don't want to break that tip off because it's very fine. But I mean, it's a fun blade, honestly. It's just kind of a weird one to flip with, but it sounds really good. The Wave, the Ballast. And then you got this one right here. Oy. There we go. Ooh. See how I'm doing this? Yeah. Telling you, getting good, boys. Whew. But that's what I'm saying. I like this kind of stuff because it's subjective. You could really just kind of make it your own and make stuff up. Once you get a few tricks down, you could really just kind of throw a few things together. Honestly, my favorite thing to do recently is those, where you can wrap it around and then do a flip with it, you know. Yeah. This baddie. The ballast just brings the heat every time. And if you guys ever want me to like teach you guys some of these, do some tutorials, let me know. You know, once I know that I got the following, then I could break out some of the cooler stuff for you guys. And that's why I like doing these giveaways, is because it involves you guys. It gives some people that aren't, you know, able to afford something like even this. This isn't going to save you. It might get you out of a pinch at a bar, but I mean, something like this goes for around 60 bucks, you know. This is something I wouldn't even mind giving away to somebody, just because a lot of these you guys see in my videos, they sit there. I'm a collector, you know, that's like the chase for me that I like. And one of the biggest things that I like since I've, you know, become a father is just giving stuff to people, is sharing experiences. And, you know, I've always been a person to like have hobbies and stuff, just like weird little niches. And it's always fun to like introduce others that aren't aware of these things to them. You know, you could be the person to introduce them to certain things that you like, that they intend, you know, get to enjoy and like. So it's just cool. This guy is a beauty. BRS, bare bones. I'm gonna call it the workhorse because it can do damn near anything, and it's just so well balanced. Tsunami. This thing is so rickety. I've beaten it up. But that's why I'm glad it was a clone. And a lot of that is this too. But they're cheap hardware, so you really can't even change these out. I was trying to like fix it and customize it. I'm also not a big fan of things like this where it's not even a sandwich style and they just decide to fill it up with screws. And if it's for weight, cool, but like this thing's I don't know. Maybe you guys will see this squiddy blade on something else soon, because that's what I'm gonna start doing once I have a big enough collection, is start making Franken blades. No offense to the beauties right there, or Frankenforged, but I mean like really making custom balisongs, you know. That's why I'm doing this. I'm building a balisong army. It's for the mole colony. Another thing is I want to thank you guys for, you know, tuning in through the journey, good and bad. Appreciate you. It's been a long journey, actually. It's been close to 3 years now, I believe, and every bit of it has been a up and down, as you can see in my analytics if you choose to do so. But again, these giveaways, it's going to be like every 50, 100 subscribers, depending on how fast this channel tends to grow. Spread the word. Get people into balisongs, dude. I started this like less than a year ago, and I've had balisongs in the past. I think everybody gets like a weird off, you know, kind of weird, kind of nasty starter style like balisong when they're younger, and then they want to come back to it because they see people doing it. But that's why I'm here, to bring y'all together. So thank you for supporting me, and let's keep this journey going, and, you know, let's support each other. Always feel free to comment down below. Take part in the conversations that we're having and starting. That's what the community's about, dude. Bringing like-minded individuals together, bro. Staying crunchy. As always, you guys stay sharp.